Hey everybody, good morning, afternoon, or evening. Let's be honest though, we're gamers, so it's probably evening. Today I'll be walking you through how to obtain the Reins of the Ravenlord mount. Now I'm sure we've seen him walking around. He is that big, awesome blue bird. Something to caveat is that he is a ground-only mount. He doesn't fly, so although he has cool wings, treat him like an ostrich. Can run fast, but can't quite get off the ground. So how do you obtain him? He's actually a relatively simple mount to get. It just will take some time to farm. He is a drop off of Anzu, which is the boss in Sethic Halls back in Outland. His drop rate's about 1.5% or so you're looking at, just statistically, about 60 runs to obtain him. Now, because he is only available on the heroic difficulty of this dungeon, you can only run it once a day per character. Now, since Blizzard has released account-wide mounts, this means that you can farm on all of your toons each day, and as long as one of them gets it, all of them can benefit from it. So that'll definitely increase, or I guess decrease, the amount of time it'll take to get this mount, since you can farm it on other characters. The run itself takes about 5 minutes, depending on obviously your level and class, but it's a pretty quick run. Now, how do you get to it? It's a pretty easy way, as long as you have your Hearthstone set to your respective shrine back in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Simply take the Shattrath portal, and then once you're in the city, fly south towards the Akhendan, and Sethic Halls is the dungeon on the east side of the circular face, or the 3 o'clock position, however you want to think about it. Again, before you enter the dungeon, make sure you set your 5-player difficulty to heroic. You'll see a little skull on the entrance map. Now, Anzu is the second boss in the dungeon. It's a pretty linear run. For Anzu himself, nothing you really need to know about. He does have 2 phases where he goes immune at 66% health and 33% health. You can bypass this if your burst DPS is enough to pretty much instantly kill him, but if not, you'll have to fight down his ravens before you can go back to DPSing him. If your DPS is awful, like mine is in my bear tank, then it may take you a full 45 seconds to bring him down, but again, you're not looking at anything too long for this run, about 5 minutes overall. Some tips and tricks: as you're going through, you may want to clear the trash here. They drop a decent amount of netherweave cloth and also green BOEs that you can disenchant for different materials that you can sell. And right now, netherweave is actually going for a pretty fair price on my server, and so when I'm running this, I am collecting mats. I recommend getting an add-on like Hot Loot, which will allow you to basically not pick up any grays or drinks or any crap, and you can really just focus on picking up different greens, cloth, any materials for crafting. It's an awesome add-on, highly recommend it for any farming runs. The other tip that I'll throw out is if you have permanent companions, so frost mages, warlocks, unholy death knights, anything that's going to have a permanent pet, make sure you dismiss it before you start this dungeon. Key reason being is that one of the mage birds that will be rocking around have the ability to mind control you with a totem, and if it's just you, the totem will basically mind control you, everything will turn passive and start to walk away, but then the effect will cancel almost immediately and you'll maintain aggro and be able to clear everything down. If you have a pet, you will get controlled, but things won't run away and the effect will last because your pet is still there keeping aggro. And although, again, this isn't going to like wipe you or anything, it's just a really big pain when you're waiting and sitting there for 30 seconds not being able to do anything. So, get rid of your pet, it'll be much smoother of a run for you. But that's pretty much it. It'll take you, again, hopefully not 60 runs to get it, but I'm on, I think, run 20 right now, and still no mount. I'm hoping my luck will change very soon. Another thing to call out is that you will be getting a decent amount of rep with the lower city as you're running this dungeon. So, if you're looking for other achievements and getting your rep up, you can get 2 birds with 1 stone. Or, I guess in this case, 2 Raven Lords with 1 stone. Nobody thinks I'm funny. Best of luck with the farming, hopefully you get them soon, and I'll see you next time.